Hi, I'm Dan,
I'm Deanna.
and we are here at one of our favorite places, Spirit Lake in Wisconsin, known as Devil's Lake, but we prefer Spirit Lake much more to the spirit of the place. And we're here to do a card reading for you today.
This card reading is in honor of the summer solstice, which is today. And it's for whoever's watching, the whole collective, whoever resonates with
Mhm.
this message. It's for you.
We're always drawn to this area this time of year. It's just a very special place this time of year. So, of course, to honor where we are in this beautiful place, we're pulling from Earth Magic because there is lots of magic here. So, without further ado, I'm going to pull our first card for you. So, first card, Wolf, Instinct. I really like that. It's a great start. Um,
I'm getting a lot from this card.
yeah,
Like a lot.
yeah.
Like a lot. Can I go or do you want
Go,
to go
go
first?
ahead.
So I'm gonna go first and say, what the collective child of God, what humanity needs right now is for people to follow their instincts more. And now I don't mean like, for example, I'm bipolar, not officially diagnosed, but I'm definitely bipolar, and I I personally believe God has confirmed Dan Thalen's bipolar. I don't mean like every single little impulse you should just fly off in that direction. However, I'm talking about in general, we need to um, come back to a place of kind of base instinct, nature. And that's like Mother Nature. For example, even just being here now, the only reason we're here doing this reading right now is because this morning I woke up and I was like, this is what we need to do. We need to go here and we need to do this. And it was instinctual. And I think a lot of the times, due to like, I don't know, society conditioning or masking or peer pressure or just numbing or just denying your instincts, you can become, you can get into a place in life where you stop like that spontaneity, and you're not living the life and having the experiences you really want to, because you're not kind of following your natural raw instincts.
And to clarify, so really, your purest instinct comes from your spiritual being, and so the teachings of union. I've actually found I've become much better at honoring my instincts by studying the teachings of union because it connects me to my true self, and really that's all that it is. It's about deprogramming and it's about reprogramming, but not really even reprogramming with the truth, your essential nature. And so it's just about being yourself. Ultimately, that's all it is. You be yourself, and so you respond. You allow yourself to respond as a divine child of God. You know, honoring yourself, respecting yourself.
Well, we all were created by God to be extremely powerful,
Mhm.
and God gave us natural instincts. Like God speaks to you and then you can act. And
Mhm.
that um action that comes straight from God without any inhibition would lead to perfect union with God,
Correct.
essentially.
Correct. So it's really about, yeah, when you have a practice, whatever, a practice of
Um
attuning to God, like He is
uh,
going to be the
sorry.
He's going to be the source
I'm
of
having an
instinct.
autistic moment right now where the wind is blowing my hair and I don't want it.
Well, that's only going to encourage it more.
I'm
Put it
like
behind your
having
ear.
a problem right now.
Just put it behind your
So,
ear. Flipping is just going to make it.
um so one thing, and also you said attuning to God, right?
Yes, attuning to God is key.
But also attuning to yourself. There's this famous quote. I actually don't know who it's by, but it's know thyself. Do
Mhm.
you know that famous quote?
Um, well,
We can
it's like a
Google it.
Shakespeare
We
quote,
can
yeah.
Google it real quick, can't we?
Well, it's just, I think Shakespeare just says, know thyself,
We can
simply.
pause it. Yes, Dan was right. It was Shakespeare. Can you read the full quote?
This is one of my favorites too when I was growing up. This above all, To thine own self be true, and it must follow as night the day. Thou canst not then be false to any man. And that's and actually, Neil Donald Wallis says something very similar in his books, Conversation with God. The greatest betrayal is self-betrayal. So really, instincts is about getting, like Deanna says, getting to know yourself, your true self, and trusting yourself as a divine child.
This is how you be a real Christ.
Mhm.
God already, here's the thing, is God already created you as a Christ, so you're not like learning something new necessarily. You're more of just like letting yourself be what you already are without inhibition
Mhm.
and without worrying what other people are going to think or what the consequences might be. But we are, what we need on the planet right now is more raw, passionate instinct. One thing that's interesting. So another thing is Spirit Lake or Sacred Lake is a very Native American place. There's a lot of Native American tribal energy here, and Native American culture is really good at that kind of raw instinct and raw passion.
Mhm.
And so one of the things that happens when you're in this area is that's part of what gets purified in you is your ability to kind of move and flow with your natural instincts as opposed to get really bogged down by unnecessary stuff.
And our next video is actually going to discuss how living here helped us to hone our instincts and to live out of an authentic place.
And what's so interesting is being here, because we don't live here currently, but we used to. And what's interesting is when we were at dinner right before filming this, I was like feeling all this energy pouring through me and I was like talking really fast. But like I haven't had caffeine today and like there's no logical reason for this energy, but this is a very spiritually potent vortex on the planet is Devil's Lake or Spirit Lake. There's vortexes here. It's a sacred site on planet Earth, and it's super powerful. And that's one of the reasons we moved here. And so being here helps you be with that. But this is what the planet needs more of right now. Like, look at how I'm talking. Like, this is what I mean. Being here kind of forces you to kind of like just out with it type of thing. Just do what you want to do, say what you want to say, be what you want to be, and like there's no way you can like hold back or anything. And so what I'm feeling right now is the whole planet Earth, we need more raw passion. We need to follow our gut instincts and our intuition. And you might even be called to make pilgrimages right now to sacred sites to help you reattune yourself to your Christ consciousness. That's what I'm getting from this card.
Beautiful.
Anything else?
I'm complete with that.
I also have like a personal meaning for it that's more like personal with the wolf. But I'm not going to share that right now.
Beautiful. Next card is Ocean, Ebb and Flow. Beautiful card, by the way. Beautiful sun on those waves. The first thing I've been getting from this for myself is this is actually really related to what Deanna was saying about intuition, what we were both saying. And ebb and flow is really about not getting rigid, because like I've been noticing this too, and Deanna's been helping me with this. Like
rigidity.
Well, like because I've been in a very like work mode, and but flowing with God is knowing that He always has your best interest in mind. And sometimes you have to actually be open to expanding, because you might think your authentic self is more narrow than what you're allowing yourself to express.
And one of the things I've been saying to Dan a lot lately is you need to expand your consciousness. You need to expand your consciousness.
Well, you've been saying share myself more, and just
no. I've been saying that, and I've been saying you need to expand your consciousness because it is you can get really narrow-minded, perhaps because of autism, perhaps because of lack programming from biological family, from society, perhaps from not meeting enough new people or traveling to enough new places and getting adamantine
particles.
What is it called?
Adamantine particles. That's basically, I read this in a beautiful channel message from Jesus once, that when you go where you're divinely inspired, or really any place that's new or fresh to you, adamantine particles are just like, there's actually spiritual particles that are alive in places. And especially if you haven't been to a place or it's just a special place for you, those that the spiritual energy in that place gives you an upgrade, essentially.
Yeah. And so this is about going with the ebbs and flows of life. Sometimes it is time to like hunker down. Is that the right
Yeah.
thing? Is it called hunker down? And like we've gone through phases of life like this too, where like one like we're just like all about work, and we work and we grocery shop and we sleep and we watch class, we do spiritual work, we take care of our foundation, and we don't really do much else. And then there's these periods of like, we have to travel here, we have to have this experience, we have to go to the zoo or go see a movie, we have to buy this thing. And so this is just about trusting natural energies and working with them instead of against them.
And that's actually one, just going to make a little plug here. One benefit of calling in your twin flame or even your spiritual community is they help you stay in the ebb and flow. Deanna greatly helps me because, you know, they're, you, when you're in a divine state, you're channeling divinity for each other. And so if you say open to your twin flame, like, okay, you're right, she's leading me to an expansion, like she said. And so God can do that. Spiritual
Excuse
community.
me, I'm like I said, there's a lot of powerful energy in here. I kind of forgot what it was like to be up here.
That's great.
This is why we moved up here, and I miss this. Like, I totally understand why we were living here and why God had us live here, and like it's really great to be back here. I freaking love this place. Like, super powerful. Yeah.
Beautiful. Final card.
Yeah.
So
If we're doing 3 cards.
yeah, I'm just feeling that each of these cards are so potent. I think 3 is enough to like
Yeah.
really communicate the message.
We have like a
So
20-minute card reading already.
this is beautiful. Eagle communion, and we have a Native American person communicating with an eagle. And so
There you have it.
what I'm really feeling from this is when you're living from an authentic place, being open to God and going where He calls you to, that is a place of deep communion with God. Because you want to, like Deanna was saying, stay open enough that God can breathe life into you. It might lead you to unexpected places. Like, honestly, as you'll see in our upcoming journey or video, God has led us to many unexpected places, but that is our deep communion with Him, is being open. So what this reading is, you have to be open to, like, God communicates to your instinct. He communicates by being open to, the flow of life. And that is your dance. That is your communion with God. And it's so beautiful.
I have something
Yeah.
to share. One thing that God's been really pushing me about is to stay in communion with Him and never withdraw my communion with Him. And what I mean by that is passionately living life. Meaning, when it's time to go to the grocery store, really be at the grocery store and having that experience. When it's time to, whatever it's time to do, like communing with God there completely and not wishing it was time to do something else. Does that make sense? Like, when it's time for us to watch First Unitarian Society's Sunday service, that's what time it is. And when it's time, when God says, go be in nature, go be in nature. What is God calling you to do right now? And not letting, like, trusting that it's safe to have a very deep relationship with life. And everything should be really authentic and feel really passionate for you.
Right. Exactly. When you're living on that, it's almost like on the edge with God, life is always, I love it's juicy is the right word. It's, we use that term a lot in like uh, the community of, but like what that means is like
You don't have to say the
you're
word
not.
juicy though
I
if
just
you
like
don't
that.
want to.
No, that's the word that came to mind. What it means is it's rich. It's like it's never a dull moment. Is what I mean to say. When you live a life with God, um, because God is always fresh. That's the key. So if you're feeling that your life isn't just fresh and beautiful every day, just just maybe say a prayer. Just be open to God. Say, God, I'm open to. I choose to be in your flow. And it can just be little things. It's not like you have to like suddenly take a trip to Europe or something, unless God calls you to that. But just being open to God, you will notice little miracles. It's those little miracles in life that when you're open to God and you see them, your life becomes so beautiful.
Actually, there's a fourth card.
Oh, yeah, there is. There
So the
is.
fourth and real final card
That's
is
perfect.
lightning power.
Should I reveal now?
I thought we were gonna do a separate video for that, but it's kind of just coming up naturally. Wait, show it. Like actually show it.
I just got this a few hours ago. My new lightning bolt tattoo.
Let me see it. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so good. Show it again.
So basically, this card is saying,
We both got tattoos today on the summer solstice at Baraboo Devils Lake State Park because why? We followed our natural instincts. That's why.
when you choose to commune with God, you become powerful. I mean, that's I think what a lot of, and I even for
This
myself,
is so perfect for the rest of our story we're gonna tell.
it is.
This is crazy.
Because that's what actually a lot of people are afraid of. It's why they stay in the safe zone. It's why they just kind of do as you're told. Don't break out of the mold. Don't be your authentic self. Ultimately, it's a fear of power. It's a fear of, this power is scary, or power is going to hurt people, or I'm not going to be able to control what happens to my life. I'm powerful because people are going to see me. I'm going to have influence. I'm going to change things. Power is,
or you might stick out.
You might stick
you
out.
might stand out, and you might
cause waves.
You might not have as many people around you as you would prefer because you're such a leader, but eventually consciousness does have to catch up with you. Mm-hmm. So it's okay to stand out and be powerful.
That's so beautiful.
I love lightning. I love thunder. And this is perfect for the rest of our stories for today.
And ultimately, I just watched a class about this. Power is peace. They are one. Lots of people, we've looked at what we think is power and what we see in the world, and we see it as this destructive force, kind of what lightning seems to imply, or like something you don't want. But that's not true. God is powerful, and God made you in his image. It means that if you're living a divine life, you're powerful. You're powerful. And actually, you are a divine child of God, which means that you have the power to create anything in your reality. You are so powerful. It's just a matter of whether you choose to activate that power.
You know what I'm really getting from this?
What's that?
God created you with natural instincts for a reason. Mm-hmm. God created you to ebb and flow with him or her. I refer to God as her because I'm a feminine. Mm-hmm. God created you to be constantly in communion with her. Yes. And God created you to be powerful.
Amen.
So all these cards are just what God already gave you. It's not like something new is happening, but sometimes things get in the way.
It is your choice whether you activate that or not. And we're inviting you to see that there's only beautiful and good things that can occur. All good does come from God. So when you
I totally understand why we were so passionate about moving here now. Mm-hmm. Like being back up here, I'm like, this is why we were so passionate about moving here. Like the energy here is so potent, so helpful.
That's going to be our next video. Stay tuned for that. We'll share about more about our Baraboo experience. But yeah, claim your divine, like Deanna said, your divine self, your divine gifts, and receive the blessings of that.
All right. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this reading. Happy Summer Solstice 2026. And go ahead and share in the comments if you resonated with this reading and how and why. And what are you inspired to do this summer solstice?
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.